on the winner's side certainly do deserve it. Maister and Onin set the face off, which I'm sure will be a good one. A little run back from Grand Finals at Super Smash Con.
And that's how you know this tournament is so stacked here. I mean, we got Onin versus Maister Grand Finals at another super major being Smash Con.
Into top 16.
Yeah, this isn't even to get into top 8. This is just to get into top 16 of winner's side. So incredible bracket here today. We'll see if Maister is going to stick with the Game & Watch, and the answer is yes. And no surprise here from Onin, the Steve is out. No
doubt about that, man. One of the best Steves in the business. Good to see Onin always coming out. And Maister was making some jokes like, yeah, it's just nice to be in the venue this time. So Maister definitely has had a run of bad luck at some of the events, man. But I love the fact that Maister is always in good spirits, finally getting an opportunity to really compete again, see what he can do against Onin. I'm sure he would love a measure of revenge for their last encounter. But of course, Onin, not the guy who's ever going to make it easy.
Okay, just taking out that middle block there, using the up B, and Maister getting a little bit more aggressive here, just going over the blocks, trying to drop these forward airs, and using the disjoint that is back air. Yep. But I heard the magic sound cue. I think the diamond is on deck here in the inventory for Onin.
All right, that's a scary sight, no doubt about that. And for Game & Watch too, it's just like that extra added addition of pressure, because you're just like, you understand you're so light. And Steve, no stranger, just taking those stocks off in an instant.
Using the forward air just to go ahead and get the blocks out of the way here. And
ooh, I like that beat.
They're just going to save the diamond here. This is pretty standard stuff for the second and the third stock. No gold. Oh wait, no, gold is available here. So the minecart is going to be, powered up just like that. But the bucket going to be able to go ahead and reflect the minecart. And you could also reflect the anvil as well.
Maister doing a real good job hanging in there with Onin, not allowing him feel too comfortable at the moment. 150.
You can tell the adjustments Maister have made already.
Oh wow, man. Okay. I mean, I know he was chasing you, man, but the ledge was right there.
Onin's like, you ain't catching me. All right, man, you got it.
You can't KO me if I'm already dead. Brilliant, Onin.
All right, big Nair opening here, and I love how Maister is actually using the up B from Game & Watch, not just out of shield, but a little bit more aggressive in that advantage state, using that intangibility to maybe go through the minecart or go through the anvil here. But Maister going to go ahead and lose that first stock, going to get this up air conversion. And I love how Maister's staying safe against the anvils as well, just going for some of these up airs, going some of these fairs, using some of these almost projectile-esque moves, right, to get out of the way of the minecart, get out of the way of the anvil. And that's such a scary thing about Steve, is just the reversal potential, right?
100% just have the appropriate response. And okay, yeah, be careful on that one. We'll need a few more of those.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, so many different threats Onin throwing out. And even, like, standing behind the anvil, the up tilt, the backer that's going to do the trick here for Onin.
I feel like that whole setup, too, is just based off the blocks he put on that kind of forced Maister's recovery higher than he would have liked to be. That was so smart by Onin. So wise and well studied.
Wow, the neutral is not enough here, even though such a light character. Okay, using the up B, the eject button there, just getting out of the situation at 150, now 73%, bouncing off the block and surviving the up B, almost taking that stock. Wow. My goodness. Going to use the edge cancel on the block there. Onin, so much survivability right now.
I got credit a lot of that to that block placement too, right? Like just understanding where to set it up, give himself the best chance to maximize his life on these stocks. How in the world is he skating by? Maister got to be getting a little frustrated at this.
Oh, man, max rage. Oh, yeah, you can't get hit by that. Maister just landing right in front, but just out of range. The confidence on the spacing there. Oh, my goodness. Again, using that, again, the up switch, I love. Maister feels like kind of using the intangibility there to get through some of these big threats that Onin can throw out in disadvantage here. Ooh, look at this. Look, so much damage. Maister continuously punishing these iron options, again, with the combination of these disjoints and the intangibility from up B.
Really loving that, too. I mean, it's the fact he's just able to put himself in a position, just rinse and repeat. Just accumulated so much damage, but you see that diamond at the ready. Be terrifying. Oh, up B,
like that.
Yep.
Oh, big hit again, but Onin kind of running out of resources here, but the main one is on deck. It's these diamond weapons. Gotta watch it if you're Maister. Oh, great spacing and gonna bait that up B out of shield, not get hit by it, and then Onin catching the landing, trying to come down with that down air there.
Kind of get the sense that Maister got a little too comfortable with the up Bs and that kind of like in that pressure situation. Onin's like, okay, if I can get him to whiff one and you're just be in the appropriate spot to punish, that's definitely gonna be GG's, and that was exactly what happened there. This right here I thought was, yeah, really smart there. Boom. Got it covered.
Look at the spacing, just barely out of range.
Yeah, that was really clever. I thought it was initially going to be the block setup that he did.
On the second stop.
Yeah,
Right.
To get that one, which I thought was really slick. But yeah, the closing moments of that game on the replay. So kudos to Onin taking game number 1 over Maister.
Yeah, and I mean, that was looking like a very solidified game number 1, but Maister, man, on that left side of the stage, racking up about 100 damage almost seamlessly. And I mean, just really navigating around some of these iron options in disadvantage from Steve. That's like the biggest thing you have to avoid as a player, because the reversal just does so much damage or has so much knockback, right?
Yep.
Okay, mining up here. Gold is online. Down throw, yep, spike back down. You got a SDI there. You're gonna have a lot of room to SDI with the forward air, or a lot of time, I should say. Back to center while spot dodging the anvil. Oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
Didn't avoid that one.
Yeah. Shut up, fool. Yeah. Unfortunate for Maister getting caught right there. And that's going to get him Onin decent-sized lead. See what he can do with it, though. Getting plenty of time to just get these resources up.
Yeah, and
that's how he wants to go into battle.
Another thing that I love Onin that is doing is kind of making one dirt block, standing on top of it, going for the down tilt, and then the block breaks, right? Just like that. And the down tilt's still there as kind of a setup, and then from there you can just go right into something else immediately.
Point.
As if Steve didn't have enough things to set up, as is Onin is pushing this character, the best Steve to do it in America.
Yes, I mean, you want to talk about options, man. Look no further than Steve, and Onin knows how to maximize those to the fullest. Maister being on the receiving end.
Oh my goodness.
It's just, and sometimes some of the interactions that you just don't expect, right? But, you know, this character expects the unexpected.
Maister was charging that up smash. Onin got so much things done off the to-do list, right? Drop the anvil, mine the things off the anvil, go into the mine cart. That was just funny.
He was checking those boxes right in the middle of battle. Gotta appreciate that for sure. But Maister at a deficit here. Oh, man.
Time online.
Yep, and exactly what he wants.
There's the forward air, and this is the Nair opener here. You get multiple aerials, 41%, and using the falling up airs and rising up airs just to be like, I'm throwing this upward projectile. How do you like it? Because you're throwing the downward projectile being the anvil, right?
It is. Oh, okay. Maister, to his credit, he's still, he is battling right now. Oh, I like that. Very smart to be aware of that anvil coming down. This could be huge for Maister.
Oh, look at the block reset. And again, I love how aggressive Maister is getting with these up Bs.
Bro, the charge on that, he just yoinked him.
And instantly throw. Gave Maister no time to understand the situation and did not hit the tech there. And I think even if you hit the tech there, you can set up like some kind of forward smash and stuff like that. I don't know exactly where the block was, but very good situation for Steve nonetheless.
It's just the terrain placement every single time, right? Like just knowing where that block needs to be, and poor Maister can't catch a break.
Oh yeah, in the box, and I swing back after the tech. Onin with the reversal there. And that is the power of Steve. If you got the house behind you, you're paying the mortgages. Well, guess what? Get the tech, pay the rest of the bills with the diamond sword.
The problem is you can't evict him. He can just build another house.
Yep, let me just go ahead and look at Bob the Builder, man. What's up? Bang.
It's so funny that he just swings right after the tech.
To be fair, Maister mashed after the forward air there.
Sure.
So, I mean, but it was funny. Great tech on Onin's part, coming back and then going into the forward smash. And the crazy thing is, you go for that forward smash and you're still in the house. You get hit again, just go for another tech. Who cares?
That's why it's like nothing to lose in that situation.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Onin's just playing with house money right there, but not playing around. Obviously, he is up 2 games to none over Maister. Needs to make this game, make a big statement in this one.
One of my favorite quotes about Steve is just, when Sylvanas said that Steve can literally make Hyrule Temple. You can make that bottom area of Hyrule Temple a reality in tournament, and it can be on your side of the map. Like, yo, I'm playing on Hyrule, but you're not, all right?
Understanding. It is a different world right now. Maister doing his best to hang in there. Down 2 games, but it all starts with 1, so, I mean.
Yeah, game 1 was looking so close, and Maister.
I thought Maister was going to win it, honestly.
Yeah, and even, again, we're seeing the development and even the new tactics that Maister is bringing out and playing so well around some of these options here. But, oh, that down smash. Going to get punished with the charged Lava Mancer there.
Nice. All right. Very smart. Great awareness every time he's able to reflect that back.
Okay, and I mean, one thing that it's so troubling, and it's mainly the block placements coming out from Onin, but the survivability, right? I mean, Maister doesn't seem like he can catch a break when it comes to KOing. Maybe you can here. Forward smash, untechable off the backboard, still gonna reduce the knockback going to the left, but it's just too much.
Yeah, just a little too much, and Steve a little too light. So Maister able to come up big, getting that first stock off.
Okay, this is damage here. Gonna go ahead and, almost avoids the anvil there, but slicing on right through that up air. Look at the dash attack, look at the up B, and again, the aggressive use of up B from Maister. I'm loving it.
Yeah, he's finding these openings too, picking them apart. Exactly the response we were looking to see. Oh my goodness,
no.
Just body blocking, or blocking the body, I should say. Onin making it work for him. Nicely done.
Enter the house.
Yes.
Come hither. Okay, here's the whiff punish. They're gonna get the up air. Another up air, trying to trap Onin, but again, Onin just so smart with these block placements. Every single block has a purpose for Onin, right?
Yeah, he's not just flinging these things out. Like, he's kind of like plotting a couple steps ahead just in case of these situational scenarios that he might find himself in. Oh.
Yep, I'm out too.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like, you're gonna you sit down there charging. I'm just gonna take the long way around.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
Every time Maister goes for something like that, there is repercussions, right? Usually characters just have to wait it out, and they're not going to try to go for the whiff punish. But Onin can mine. Onin can set up more blocks, right? That when you're playing a setup character like Steve, you might not want to give Steve that time. And look at that, the reflect.
Holy.
Man, Maister had to go use up B to get up there vertically and then get the reflect on top of that. Knew exactly when and where. Still has this lead here, but got to go up and over, and because of that, Onin's going to be waiting there with the back air.
This is beautiful play.
Has air dodge
Maister!
Oh, not enough time.
Yeah, that's a tough one. And now we are completely on even footing. Onin, potential to maybe run away and take this 3-0. Maister's fought so hard, but I feel like Maister has to do just double the work just to keep up.
Yeah, especially when it, again, coming to the defense, right? Like, Onin feels like has been able to survive for so long on these stocks. Even though both these characters are extremely light, it feels like Maister is the one that's losing the stocks early.
Yeah.
And especially, like, it is so hard to edge guard Game & Watch. I really, really want to drive that. And the fact that Onin has been edge guarding Maister with these block placements multiple times is such a big W, because now you have that offstage pressure against Game & Watch, which most characters don't really have here. Force the high recovery, the forward smash, barely missing there. Trying to just get out of there, Maister.
Yeah, that is terrifying. Maister was in pretty good control for a while, but Onin fighting out of disadvantage. And now getting some resources back. Good positioning as well. Maister just rinse and repeat with some of this pressure.
Okay, mining up all these resources, using the reflector. Get that cart out of here, using the intangibility or just the speed on that up B. Kind of sniping out, going high here. Look at this, so much respect. Onin now finally getting back to the stage here. Oh, but the Nair, little resources, there's no iron here.
Yeah, he's pretty much down to nothing. That's why Maister on the attack.
Oh, there's one iron.
Uh-oh. Oh, man, big hit.
Gonna use that one iron. Oh, the forward doesn't connect. A grab, 181%. Can you finish the job, Maister?
Just gotta get one solid hit.
Oh, there it is. Is it enough?
Let's find out.
No, it's still not enough. Oh my goodness, up air is gonna get the KO pretty soon. Okay, another iron here. Where are you gonna use it?
I'm low-key nervous for Maister.
Yeah,
like, I'm low-key still really nervous for Maister. This is crazy. 210 on Onin right now. Okay, there we go, there we go. Put him away, Maister. Woo.
Man, and that's what I'm talking about. Onin's defense seems like just an ironclad castle that you just can't get through. Game & Watch is getting these KOs at 200%. What is going on?
What the hell is this? But I super appreciate the defensive effort from Onin to keep that rally alive. But Maister, you know, you become great by being clutch, and his clutch gene came through fully for him on that when he takes game 3 and keeps this set alive for him.
Yeah, Onin was looking like the 3-0 was coming, but Maister was able to establish that lead in game 3, but we were still scared, right? Like,
oh, yeah.
So many times Onin has turned situations around with incredible block placements and also utilizing that diamond, right? That late game Steve with the gold online to empower the minecart, making it quicker, and on top of that, having those diamond weapons that hit so dang hard.
All right, here we go. Game number 4.
Okay, look at those down tilts, multiple down tilts, just going right into the down tilt, into another block, into another down tilt, almost creating a firewall, if you will.
Yep.
Okay, forcing the air dodge here, going to catch that on the platform. And I think for Maister, the main thing you got to try and do, and I know it's really hard because the block placements are so good on Onin, is you got to try and get these stocks at reasonable percents, right?
Very true.
Just feels like Onin puts Maister in these situations where it's like you have to get these crazy hard reads to seal out the stock early on me.
All right, very eager to see if we can get to a game number 5. I mean, like I said, Maister having to work double the amount of effort, it feels like.
Oh, yeah.
So
Maister
many times.
Definitely feels like Maister has to clock in the overtime.
And that frustration can definitely mount, but, you know, gotta use that veteran-like skill to power through it. Despite the difficulties, doing a good job keeping Onin in check at the moment. Love the up Bs, man. Always a great answer.
Oh, just the jab, the disengage here. Onin shield looking really low, but you're able to build up the walls here. Let that shield recharge. Maister still trying to continue the pressure here. A bunch of trades back and forth. The diamond is online. Again, Maister just tagging on these little hits with the up B, but can you get a meaningful hit afterwards? We'll try to go extend upward for another up B. And we've seen this situation, yeah, Maister using the stall and beautiful recovery.
I mean, Maister able to get back some more resources, scoring the way of Onin, but loses that stock. Maister big time plays right now, bringing this thing back.
Ooh, trying to get the grab, but here's Onin with the grab, the up throw. Wow, even with no rage, was almost able to get the stock there. You can't get grabbed again if you're Maister. Yeah, you gotta watch out the pivot grabs, the dash grab. Onin is ready for them.
I don't know if he's necessarily ready for Maister, though. I mean, he's came out here, obviously, with a new game plan, and, you know, even though it does require so much effort, and that's unfortunate, getting hit by that minecart, but nonetheless, he's keeping pace with him, right? He's not getting overwhelmed, and that's really all you can hope for against a Steve like Onin.
Oh, man, off of the upward block there, and look at this, already 67%, but diamond, like we mentioned earlier, hits hard as a truck there. You can combo with that weapon as well, so multiple hits of that, you're just gonna rack up a ton of damage. And now it is Onin with the slight lead here. Okay, one of the weapons broke. I didn't quite catch which one. I think it was the pickaxe, but just going to go ahead and use the other diamond. This is huge here. If Maister is able to keep up the pressure, there's no gold, there's no diamond. Resources are running low in terms of them.
Yeah, he's getting a little pressured and flustered at the moment. Maister really trying not to give him too much time to breathe. Great answer with the back air. Coming through. Oh, minecart finally going to swoop him up.
No,
Once it was able to scoop him up there, I was like, Onin's thinking, okay, got to get this stock off, and he did just that. Oh, Maister mashing, comes out on top for it.
Yeah, got the up smash, got the forward tilt there. But the diamond was mine for this last stock here, so we'll see if Maister can go ahead and scoop this one up, get Onin on the last and final stock without taking too much damage, and this is where the game kind of feels like it spirals out of control in Onin's favor, right?
It definitely can. Maister got to keep that patience intact.
Okay, pickaxe is out of the question here, though. And I'm pretty sure Onin's probably going to save the that diamond. Oh, and uses the up smash here. No, just going to go ahead and craft the pickaxe so you have access to forward air and back air.
All right, he wants to make...
Oh, that is the overextension. Now having to craft the gold, but still has another gold here, so you're going to have the empowered minecart, but no diamond weapon. This could be the break Maister needed.
Yeah, just the fact that Onin may be thinking a little too far ahead off of that one, dropping that stock and maybe giving Maister this big opening that he needs to bring this game back. He's finding these hits right now, Charles. They're starting to add up.
Yeah, and you don't have the diamond, so, I mean, Maister can be a little bit more aggressive. Just as I say that the anvil, it doesn't matter what kind of quality, like, that's always just going to be iron, right?
Yes.
So the anvil doing quite a bit of damage, 106%, but still, Onin looking for this diamond.
Okay, he's trying to find some opportunities to mine and farm a little bit. But Maister, to his credit, again, smothering him at every opportunity, and these up Bs being used so aggressively.
Oh man, that's the pickaxe broken. There's no fair, there's no back air. Maister can be very aggressive. Okay, there's the diamond picked up, but are you gonna let Onin go ahead and craft that weapon?
Don't think that's going to be the game plan. Nice, keeping him again at bay. Lockdown has been initiated, and Game 5 has arrived. Potential reverse 3-0 looming for Maister, who has got to be feeling top of his game right now.
Man, and if you're Onin, you got to feel like things are slipping through the cracks right now. You were up 2-0. Everything was in your favor, and you even get a little bit aggressive on your resource management. The diamond pickaxe went out on the second to the last stock for Onin, right? And, you know, Onin was at like 130, was like, you know what, I'm confident I'm going to use this diamond to get access to the pickaxe again so I can have fair and back air, right? But because of that, immediately lost the stock afterwards, didn't have the diamond for the last stock, had to craft gold, still had another gold backup for the minecart. But Maister just played that so well to the point where it's like, well, you got the diamond, but since you didn't spawn in with the intangibility on the diamond, you're going to have to earn that, you know, the way to build that. You got to hit me so I can go, you can go ahead and bring out the crafting table. And Maister didn't do that, or didn't let Onin do that, and there's so little resources on Onin. I think Onin literally had one resource left at the end of that. So really just smothering Onin out, and man, coming into this Game 5, Onin's going to have to take a deep breath and reset here because this is a high-pressure situation.
100%, man. Love Maister's approach to this. Has just been really hyper-aggressive. The way he's utilized that up B, both offensively and defensively. I mean, everything just kind of panning out despite, obviously, you know, there being a bit of an uphill battle going up against Steve.
And you know Maister wants this run back.
Oh, of course,
the last
time
they played was in grand finals of Super Smash Con. Onin was able to get first place at that tournament. Winning a super major, such a huge deal for Onin, and really kind of solidified Onin as one of the best players in America after a crazy tournament streak. But now, Maister here trying to get that revenge.
I'm starting to see some of that Onin I've seen in the past where the frustration does mount, looking visibly upset after losing that first stock. So maybe Maister can use that as a good little takeaway. Okay, everything I'm doing is working right now, continuing the pressure any way I can get it, accumulating that damage.
Yeah, and this is a big snowball. Steve is at their weakest with, right at the start of the game, you have a base level weapon, right, the wood weapon, and on top of that, you don't have the gold. When you have the gold, then the minecarts become harder to react to because they're so quick. But look at this, Maister is still, even with the gold, positioning far up. That time got punished for it.
Yeah, immediately got that stock taken away, but yes.
But the other time, you're using the intangibility on the up B, so Maister is positioning a little bit farther forward, sees the minecart, and just goes ahead and up Bs and utilizes that intangibility. So having an answer to that minecart, even with the gold online, is such a big deal here.
100%. Great position for Maister to be in still, despite the tools right here. Yeah, I was going to say, despite the tools right here at the disposal of Onin, like Maister's still in a hell of a position. Got to be careful, don't want to overextend.
Yeah, and we'll see here, like, now Maister, not too crazy of an incentive to keep the pressure on. You kind of, if you can keep the pressure on, your biggest reward is not letting Onin have diamond for the very last stock. So, okay, the grab barely out of range, the crafting table not online, was able to now, and yeah, because of that, the crafting table is going to come back online, but forces the resources coming out from Onin here, and Onin maybe a little too scared and doesn't even have the anvil to throw out.
I was going to say, yeah, it doesn't, like, he's definitely being put under duress. I mean, okay, to his credit though, that's really big. He's able to clear out there, get some resources back. Maister kind of letting this one slip away from him. And that's going to be a tough stock to lose. Onin starting to regain some favor and certainly momentum on his side. Crucial game number 5 right now.
Okay, 166, and this is where the defense from Onin comes through, but Maister able to get the neutral, taking out the crafting table as well here, but there is a diamond for this final stock. Maister has another diamond stock to go through, and this is...
It's not easy.
Game 5, last stock here. I mean, if you saw the beginning of this set, you probably didn't think this was going to happen here. Oh, but look at that, the eject button right out of that anvil pressure.
Get me out of here. I don't want any part of it.
Oh, man,
I see
so
danger,
close.
I run, I get it.
Okay, using the neutral air. Oh, here's the forward air. Maister again, getting aggressive. Oh, tries to go for the grab, but just barely in the wrong direction.
He's right there. Oh, great up B again. Oh, no, getting scooped up right there. So helpful for Onin. Getting back on, but Maister able to keep chucking him back and forth.
Man. And Game & Watch is so light here. You got to watch any kind of confirm into a diamond back here. Will do the trick here.
Absolutely.
Oh, is this it?
Oh, he got him! Maister did it! The reverse 3-0 and the pop-off! Maister getting it done!
Getting it done, getting the revenge, and getting top 16 winner side here at Mainstage 2022, having to go against someone that took and snatched a tournament victory right out of his hands, and now getting the revenge and putting Onin, one of the strongest American players, into the loser side of things, and we're not even in top 16 winners yet.
Maister understood, hey, you know, what it takes to beat a Steve of this caliber. A lot of patience, a lot of resources, and some risk involved too. But he kept his head down. Even losing the first 2 games, kept his head down, stayed engaged, got that first one off, and realized, okay, there's a chance. And he went on to get the reverse 3-0. Beautifully done from Maister. No knock against Onin.